Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zur 46. Folge Greedfall. Ja, es gibt ein großes Problem auf der Insel. Nein, es ist nicht Simon Unges Steuerhinterziehung. Scherz, er zahlt natürlich Steuern, aber in Portugal. Entschuldigung. Ich habe das Problem, dass ich immer über meine eigenen dummen Witze lache. Nein, auf jeden Fall das Problem ist, dass korrumpierte Tiere alle Leute angreifen. Einheimische, Bridge Alliance, Teleme. Zum Glück. Congregation ist noch verschont, aber wer weiß wie lange. Wir müssen jetzt rausfinden, wer dahinter steckt. Und unser erster Gang führt zurück zur werten Cornelia, also nach San Mateos, nach Telema, um ihr zu sagen, was abgeht. Zum Beispiel Aufklebetattoos. Wunderschönen guten Tag, verehrte Cornelia. Wir haben Neuigkeiten.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Fradee, what can I do for you? You are back. I hear there are no more attacks. Once again, your help was a blessing. Did our troops survive?
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it is thanks to them that I was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party, hoping that they would be able to solve the problem.
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
His men died, alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Menaemon, a mountain guardian. But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers. And its behavior was different from the other guardians I've met.
Where could it have come from? And why did it send all these beasts after us?
I don't know. But someone must be behind all this. These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work of some creatures.
You are a woman of great ingenuity. I have no doubt that you will solve this mystery. At any rate, I am extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Oh, scheiße. Ich habe eine Hypothese. Unser Cousin ist in irgendeiner Weise daran schuld, weil er ja jetzt mit dem Land irgendwie verbunden ist und von Enon Bestätigen, also mehr oder weniger dem Gott der Insel, als, als Schmarotzer im System oder so angesehen wurde. Oder zumindest so hat ihn der ehemalige Hohe König, den wir umgelegt haben, bezeichnet. Scheiße. Wenn der daran schuld ist. Oh nein, ich will ihn nicht umbringen. Ich mag meinen Cousin. Ich nehme mal Vasco mit. Hatten wir auch schon lange nicht mit dabei. Und wir müssen jetzt so oder so zum Abgeben der beiden aktuellen Hauptquests nach New Serene. Wir werden einmal ganz schnell bei Fradee vorbeischauen, weil wir haben jetzt alle Camps gesammelt und werden ihm dafür Bescheid sagen. Und einmal müssen wir mit Konstantin über unsere Begegnung mit Enon Bestätigen reden und einmal, dass wir es geschafft haben, diese Biester zu besiegen. Obwohl, ich glaube, wir müssen sowieso erst mit Konstantin reden. Ja, sagen wir mal so. Wenn eine Cutscene triggert, werden wir mit Konstantin reden. Wenn sie nicht triggert, reden wir zuerst mit Monsieur de Courcillon. Wir konnten vorbeilaufen. Courcy! Rate, was ich geschafft habe.
Sir de Courcillon.
De Fradee, my young student, what can I do for you?
The mission you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Very well, let's see. Oh, this is remarkable work. You explored the entire surface of the island. Well, almost. Congratulations. Thanks to you, our merchants and explorers will be able to reach the heart of this island safely. The prince will surely be very grateful for this. I know I am. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Courcillon.
Ich frage mich nur, wo dann die ganzen anderen Einträge beziehungsweise ja Lore-Sachen zu finden sind. Weil es fehlen noch 4 Stück. Das ist eine Menge. Und ich laufe überall hin. Ihr seht das ja. Weird. Ja, vielleicht war ich gerade bei Monsieur de Courcillon, weil ich Angst habe vor der Konfrontation mit Konstantin, weil ich will nicht, dass ihm was geschieht. Ich hab ihn gern, aber scheiße. Fürs Wohl der Insel? Dafür würde ich ihn dafür umbringen? Oh Gott, ich hoffe, es gibt irgendeine alternative Möglichkeit. Ich hab so Angst.
Konstantin.
My adorable cousin, I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were being continuously attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I've never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation, do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders, and yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardaig Glenderman, a beach guardian, but it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you have already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbours.
Perhaps. But I am certain that there is more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, fair cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right. But I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. And we have other reasons to be preoccupied. Another epidemic, one that concerns us a lot more, remember? You should try to meet this Enon Milflicterman who is so well protected.
I have. It wasn't simple, but I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island.
Really? You should have mentioned it earlier.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earned the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vigigidor, and a Donegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree, as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed, that his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Oh, shit. Oh Gott, das ist wieder so eine Sache, wo ich erstmal drüber nachdenken muss. Oh Gott, ich weiß nicht, ob wir es ihm sagen sollten. Ob er, wenn wir es ihm sagen, dass er dann irgendwas Dummes macht und... Oh Gott, oh nein, oh shit. Ah, okay. Im Einklang mit meiner bereits aufgestellten Theorie, dass Konstantin in irgendeiner Weise verantwortlich ist für diese verseuchten und korrumpierten Tiere und Nardikes, habe ich beschlossen, dass wir das vor ihm geheim halten, dass er das nicht noch irgendwie schlimmer macht, falls er irgendwie in Panik gerät oder... Ich weiß es nicht. Wir werden nichts sagen.
No, but it's true that the conversation ended abruptly. An intruder had managed to sneak into the sanctuary, and we had to flee to evade the wrath of its guardians.
An intruder, you say? Then I guess this sanctuary isn't that heavily protected. Your work really is exemplary. The entire continent should be thanking you. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, fair cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency,
You'd better tell me everything.
but Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him, but His Highness's behaviour has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed.
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Listen, I know this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantine is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
He never was very reasonable, but it is true that these walks at night are rather suspicious.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Anon Millefrictaman had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
Oh, scheiße. Das wirkt sehr, 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 sehr verdächtig. Oh Gott, Konstantin. Fuck. Ach, das sind die Leute, mit denen wir mal geredet hatten, die da irgendwie weggezogen sind wegen irgendeiner Romeo und Julia Love Story. Und er möchte sie töten. Konstantin, was zum Fick is happening? Was zur Hölle? Ich wusste das. Oh, fuck, ey. Oh nein, das... Ah!
Sorry. It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
Ja, okay. Dann müssen wir einmal kämpfen gehen. Ich hoffe, es ist nicht zu spät. So, komm her. Ich mach dich fertig. Dummes Vieh.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse. But he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different. Darker.
She's talking about the crazy Donegad.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me. So we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
She could hide in the old house. She would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't she?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol Manawi.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
Oh, Konstantin. Warum musst du uns das antun? Warum? Ich will dich nicht töten müssen. Aber wenn es dazu kommt, es ist fürs Wohl dieser ganzen Insel. Oh, fuck. Na dann werden wir wohl warten müssen.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Konstantin goes.
It's Konstantin. With some friends.
Okay. Los geht's. Oh oh.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Konstantin, oh Konstantin, warum musst du uns so unglücklich machen?
He must have used this passage. We'd do well to follow him.
Ja. Ah, endlich ist es hier auch mal offen, ne? Und hier ist er auch schon. Was tust du? Warum?
Konstantin, what are you doing?
Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you are talking about. But what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. Oh, the temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill her for anything in the world.
Konstantin, come back and explain yourself.
What you did to this Nadag is abhorrent. He would have let him die.
He's gone mad. It's the only explanation.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Oh shit, falsche Taste.
Your armor will no longer protect you.
Scheiße, Mann. Ich klick immer das Falsche.
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
That is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Milfrichteman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
Don't forget, he has a personal guard. He's bound to have warned them against us after what happened.
You're right. We should be careful.
And we're gonna need an army. Alone against all of these creatures, we'll be no match for them.
The natives will follow us. What do you think about the Nauts?
I would like to answer you myself, but alas, I cannot. The question will have to be asked to the Admiral.
We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent, they would brand us insane, but not here, on an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let's go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Was zur Hölle? Alter! Sind wir jetzt einfach vogelfrei bei unserer eigenen Nation? Was zur Hölle ist passiert? Konstantin, das kannst du uns doch nicht antun. Konstantin. Warum? Warum tust du uns das an? Ach, scheiße. Aber ich habe mir schon irgendwie sowas gedacht in Richtung, ja, jetzt wo er krank war, hat er erkannt, was das Leben für ihn wert ist und... Nein, 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 nein. Einfach nur nein. Oh, hier ist ein nices Stiletto drin. Da noch einmal der Eintrag, auch wenn der nicht viel gebracht hat. Ey, es macht mich so fertig. So, ihr seht unsere momentane To-Do-List. Die werden wir jetzt wohl abarbeiten, ne? Unser erster Weg führt uns zu Dunkas. Unser zuverlässigste. Ne?
What brings you here, Ono Manawi?
I came to ask for your help in stopping my cousin, Dunkas. Did you hear about the attacks of creatures led by strange guardians throughout the island?
Yes, Darren sent a messenger to tell me about it.
My cousin was sick, and to cure him, Katasak used the bonding ritual on him. But the power he received from it made him mad, and he started bonding himself in other places. He transformed his guardians each time, and used them to attack those he considers to be his rivals.
What you're telling me is terrifying. Katasak and Devoshtire should never have bonded him. Your cousin is breaking the balance. He's consuming and will only want to consume more.
Indeed. Enon Milfrichteman warned me that Constantine was now targeting the sanctuary at the heart of the island. I cannot fight him alone. I need allies. I intend to go and find the other factions and ask for their support. But I also need your people, because we must all stand together to stop the threat that is weighing on the island.
Your will to create an alliance between all the peoples on this island is wise and noble. And the call of Enomil Frichteman cannot remain unanswered. We will be by your side in the battle. I am not a fighter, but Deirdre will lead our warriors. And I would also like for you to take this weapon. I pray it will be useful in the fight that is coming.
Thank you, Dunkas.
Don't thank me. You managed to earn my people's trust. And you fight for a cause that affects us all. May the earth support each of your steps. And may the volcano give you its strength.
I must admit that I expected Dunkas to be more angered when he learned what Constantine had done.
He's a sage amongst sages. Even amongst the Donegada. Enon Mil Frichteman speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
That confirms it. I made the right choice. Teer Fradee couldn't have a better High King.
Ja, ja. Das hättest du wahrscheinlich auch bei jedem anderen gesagt. Oh, shit. Was haben wir denn bekommen? Ja, also, danke dafür. Aber ich kann die leider nicht führen, ne? Also vielleicht könnte Kurt die führen, aber ansonsten wird schwierig. So, Teleme. Bitte helft uns. Wir haben sehr, sehr große Probleme.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardé, what can I do for you?
Do you remember I thought someone must have been responsible for the attacks you sustained?
Yes, you thought that this guardian who sent us the animals couldn't have been acting alone.
And I was right, sadly.
You're hesitating. Are you afraid of my reaction?
Indeed. As the person responsible is none other than my cousin, Constantine.
Does this mean that the congregation has decided to wage war on us? And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantine acted alone, and he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures... Do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a Donegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the guardians who were protecting these sacred places.
But why attack us? Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
His thirst for power is making him want to control the island entirely by himself. And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taken control of. And I need some help. Others have already joined me. But we also need the support of Thélème. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
The idea that we would protect the sanctuary from an insular demon is completely insane. But you have helped us several times, and I trust your judgment. You can count on our help. My men will fight by your side.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Thanks to your wisdom, we have a chance to prevail. I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Dankeschön, Cornelia. Als drittes haben wir die Bridge Alliance.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, and to what do I owe this honor?
I have come to solicit your help, and to propose we forge an alliance.
An alliance? Against whom?
You remember, no doubt, the attacks that fell upon Hikmet, but also San Mateus and against the natives.
Of course. You told me that different guardians sent the beasts.
Precisely. And the guardians were manipulated by someone. I discovered who it was. This revelation will not please you, but I have no choice but to tell you. It is Constantine.
Surely you jest. What is the meaning of this? Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness shook him to the core. Then there was a ritual and his capture, and Constantine has fallen to madness. He has been increasing these rituals in order to link himself to the island to gain power and manipulate its creatures. He is fighting a war against everyone, and it now appears that he wants to take control of Teer Fradee. He is preparing to attack the volcano sanctuary, and I need help to stop him. It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you. Constantine betrayed us as well.
That's madness. It is complete madness. All of this superstitious nonsense. These absurd theories. I believed you sincere, de Sade, which does not mean that I believe you now. But no matter. You are in need of men to stop your cousin who has already attacked us?
Precisely. I have already gathered support, but I need as many allies as possible.
Let us be clear. I don't believe for an instant that this story has a link to the island or whatever foolishness, but I do trust you. You have rendered us valuable services and have supported us. And since we cannot allow the crimes of your cousin to go unpunished, we will stand beside you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. You have improved our chances of success tenfold. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lady.
3 von 5 Allianzen haben wir uns gesichert. Beim nächsten Mal werden wir uns um die letzten 2 kümmern. Die sind natürlich auch in Neu-Serene. Ich weiß nicht, wie das ist, wenn wir jetzt mehr oder weniger vogelfrei sind. Das wird noch ein ziemlicher Spaß. Ich meine, wir haben natürlich nicht unsere Congregation-Klamotten an, aber vielleicht werden wir ja trotzdem erkannt. Ich hoffe nicht. Ja. Und ich glaube, es wird darauf hinauslaufen, was ich jetzt schon die ganze Zeit befürchtet habe. Wir werden wohl Konstantin töten müssen. Es schmerzt mich. Er war immer so gut zu uns. Lasst ein Like da. Tschüss, auf Wiedersehen.